It's not common to see a startup rebrand itself as the economy falls and IPOs slow, but it's a situation that we're not used to, and that's exactly what this next company is doing. Gowalla. Josh Williams is the co-founder and CEO of Gowalla, and he joins us now to explain. So, Josh, welcome to Street Smart. Take us through the strategy, the change, what's going on at Gowalla.
Sure. Well, I think our background has kind of come out of location-based services and helping share where I am right now with our friends. And as time has gone on, I think more of a massive audience is looking for a better value out of their location-aware smartphone. So I don't just want to know where my friends are right now, but the places that they like to go or the restaurants that they like to eat at. And I think we saw with Google's acquisition of Sept last week how much importance there is around local recommendations. And so where we're driving Gowalla now is much more of like a social, Lonely Planet or Sept guide. Show me the world's most loved places as seen through the eyes of locals and through the eyes of my friends.
How do you deal with the competition, though, when you're in? I mean, obviously, it's a hot spot. It's an area, an industry that's heated up so much. Foursquare and all of the other sort of location-based services. How do you make your own niche in that?
I think you really have to have kind of a unique voice, and for us, we've always been of the how do we inspire the world to see through the eyes of another human being or through another person. That seems kind of romantic in some ways, but one of my visions is how can we get you to show up in a new city, say Portland, and almost turn the lens over like a viewfinder, like show me where my friends like to go, show me where the locals recommend, show me what a trusted editorial writer that I value their opinion, what they have to say about this place. And part of this launch, we've rolled out a platform now for publishers to take their content, oftentimes the top 10 places to eat in Durango, Colorado, but bring that on to into a platform that's location aware and available at your fingertips on a smartphone. And of course, we're real design oriented developers at Gowalla. We want to make something that's really a delight to use and not just kind of a stream of information like you might see on Facebook just rolling by.
Josh, one day after another, it seems as if the data suggests we're facing a possible recession. Certainly the recovery is quite weak, whether it's here in the U.S. or overseas. How is that affecting your profitability? And are you at this point cash flow positive?
We're not cash flow positive at this point, and I think we're definitely moving that direction. But it's something that, to your point, I think everybody in our space is taking a gut check to say, hey, this is not the time to be focused on kind of spacey ideas, but really like what is the value that we're not only providing to our audience, consumers who are going out and saying, hey, find me a more interesting place to eat or a better value for my dollar as I travel or as I'm exploring my local, my local area, but also better value to these venues and business owners to attract people to their location. And I feel like this is a big step forward to us and something that we've been working on for about 9 months now. And I think we're glad to bring it to fruition at this point.
Josh, does it help you make more money or make money faster? Are you getting to that profitable turnover there?
Yes. Both and both. I mean, I think that part of this was to build, again, a platform that we can open up to for publishers to come on and say, hey, we have this great content that we'd like to publish through your location-aware service, but also for these venue owners, large and small, to come on board and use the data that our service provides to provide a better customer experience. So I think that's going to help boost the business mindset for Gowalla going forward.
Josh, you have some significant venture partners behind you, backing you. What are they saying right now to you in this particular environment?
I think everyone's been, very supportive. I think the venture capital community in general is still kind of taking a wait-and-see approach on the pending potential recession at this point, and the sky certainly isn't falling. But I think everyone is definitely cautiously looking out there and saying, hey, let's batten down the hatches, let's get focused, and let's make a real dent here.
All right, thanks so much, Josh. Gotta leave it there. Do thank you for joining us here on Street Smart.